I just want to cover some things about the International House of Dragons server. I know I haven't done an update to the server in about a good 3 months since the winter update, so I just rather have people know, what's going on right now. First thing is the Flying Fortress map. I'm probably going to have to remove because they have bugged spawn doors and nobody's able to get out and play. It's like a 50-50 chance that it happens, but either way, it happens, and there's no way I can fix that. Um, there was the anniversary of the relaunch back in February that I didn't do anything for, but it's been 1 year since I relaunched, so I guess that's a milestone. But I went and did the actual anniversary of the server back in like October or something. I'm still waiting for new Uber upgrades, the plugin that you play on the server. I'm waiting for an official new update for that. That's an in-house made by the mod creator. They're on their servers. They have the updated version that's being worked on and crap like that. And once I do get that, I won't be balancing anything like I did before, and I might even just bring back homing arrows, homing rockets, maybe not stun balls, but homing rockets and stuff like that. An issue that has been brought up is that some people think that this might be like a trade server or a goof-off server. It's not one of those, it's an actual game server in which you play and fight and do objectives and stuff like that. So, I'm getting reports that people are just sitting around in spawn when, it's like 3 versus 3 and 2 people are just sitting around in spawn, so it pretty much just becomes 3 versus 1. And, guys are just sitting on their Rancho Relaxos and being completely fucking useless. This isn't a trade server. I don't like trade servers. Then again, I do sort of like goof off servers, and I am, known to goof off a few times every once in a while, and, I don't mind if people just want to fuck around if it's like a low population, but when we got people playing, yeah, I don't want that. On top of that, I'm also trying to get, more activity back onto the server. The server hasn't been that active. There's maybe 2 or 3 or 5 people playing, maybe every night, once a week or something like that. Every night, once a week. So I'm trying to figure out how to get more people on. I'm thinking of actually doing events. I kind of have an idea for prizes. I've found a plugin in which you can pretty much have your own little following pet, like an antlion or something. It's from Half-Life 2 with a zombie or something like that. I might make that if somebody wins something at a prize, an event, they can have access to that. Or on top of that, they could have access to the go-kart command and screw around with that. Let's see, there's also the International House of Dragons map that was being worked on. I haven't heard anything about that in 5 months. I don't even know if it's being worked on anymore. There was an International House of Dragons 2 server for, so we can have a variation of 2 servers, one with different plugins, stuff like that. The guys were doing that. I haven't heard back from them in a while, and every time I went and visited them, they usually change the server into a trade idle server, goof-off server. That's not what IHOD is. You have to play the game. Another topic that gets asked around is moderators on the server. If the server gets big enough and I have constant 10, 15 people playing at a time, yeah, I might think of adding a moderator, but right now, we've got too many little people, not many people playing on it all the time, so yeah, not now. I'm probably looking into hosting the server on another service, so we can maybe have more population, less lag, stuff like that. I can host my files over there, so it's not taking up space here, because right now I'm running out of space on my server. That was kind of one of the reasons why I stopped doing maps about 3 months ago. So yeah, there's that. There's also the problem with my IP changing. So if I do a hosting server, my IP would be, I think, that server instead of my own. Because my IP just constantly changes, like maybe once a month, and I don't catch it all the time. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. And when it does, you know, people can't get on the server because the IP's changed. And the only way you can figure out what the new IP is if you go to the Steam group, which people aren't joining or, you know, reading or doing anything on. So, yeah, there's that. You know, that's pretty much just it. Those are pretty much the top issues and concerns that I have right now with the server. And then, you know, I'm looking for input and stuff like that. So if you have any questions you want to ask, put them in the comments, or send me a PM on Steam or something like that, and, you know, I'll probably make another video about it.